Hello everyone, it's Suzanne from sunstampin.com. Welcome to another Christmas Crush project. Because it's Friday, I'm doing another Fabricate Friday video. Isn't this the cutest thing ever? Oh my gosh. It houses Hershey Hugs, 10 of them actually. So really nice stocking treat, or a nice treat for, you know, your mailman or the people who deliver your post or work at the post office, that sort of thing. So I'm going to teach you how to make it. You need a piece of cardstock that is 6.5 by 6.5, and on one side we are going to score at 1, 5, and 6, flipping it around to 1, 3, 4, and 6. So you don't have to write anything down because I have a direct link in the description bar below with links to this project's blog post with all the information you'll need if you want to recreate this cute little box. And of course, why wouldn't you? It's super cute. Okay, so I'm going to start with some cutting here. We're going to remove this one completely. And oh, I skipped that one. I am going to wedge out on the tabs just a touch. Okay. And then, coming to the top, I'm going to remove this whole a square and a rectangle. Cut up, up, up. Just going to figure out where the front of the box is. So the attachment here will attach to the side, so we want that nice smooth transition. So this will be our front piece, so that means that these two rectangles get removed. And then we're just going to wedge out on some of the tabs here. Cutting off those little rectangles. Perfect. And I am going to just round the corners with my corner rounder. Okay. So if this is the front, we're going to use some Designer Series paper, and I'm just going to get it all over the adhesive. This is sized 1 7/8 by 3 7/8. So that gives me a very tiny little edge. And then I'm going to use the Christmas stockings framelits. There's a whole bunch, like this set is huge. This, I was thinking about putting this one in, but it was just too big. So I'm using the small one. And then I'm thinking this is for the toesies, if you wanted to do toesies or heels. So I'm just going to make a little nail hole so that you can easily open the box. And I'm putting the stocking a little bit lower. And of course, I've already cut out the little Noel piece which is here, and this little guy here, which makes the little hook, the little hangy-do thing. All right. I shall be right back. Okay, so this is what you should have so far. So I'm just going to flip over, and I'm just going to put some fast fuse along the top. I have a piece of acetate here that is pretty much the same sizing as the Designer Series paper, which is 1 7/8 by 3 7/8. But, you know, I mean, I covered the whole front to give the box really nice sturdiness, but you only have to cut around I mean, you don't even have to cut around if you don't want to, because it's not like it's a shaker card or anything. Okay, so putting the box together, there it is. Okay, so this, since this is our front, I'm going to put the back in first, and then I'm going to put adhesive on the front piece. Perfecto. Just going to cut that little guy a little bit more. I had trouble closing it. All right, so that part is done. I'm going to get our little bags from Stampin' Up, these treat bags, plus 10 Hershey Kisses. And I gave all the little Hershey Kisses, or hugs I should say, a little haircut, because the blue and white tag thing that was hanging out of them just wasn't going with my color scheme. I left a little bit so that, you know, the person receiving these chocolates, which could possibly be me, has a way of getting into them. It's important to get into the chocolates. Now I just have a piece of silver glimmer ribbon, 3/8 of an inch. So I'm just going to tie it in a simple square knot. And I'm going to give the bag a bit of a haircut. You will find these treat bags in our regular catalog. Perfect sizing. So it's a little easier to, decorate with the treats inside. Okay, so for this, and this was a bit fiddly, I will admit. So this little tag, or hangy-do thing, I cut it a little bit. I just snipped it in the center. And then I kind of slipped that slit in between the O and the E so that it was in the middle. And then I flipped it around, and that's when I put my glue on. So just so you know, Tombow glue is repositionable if it's it's permanent when it's wet, but if it dries and it's not stuck to anything, it becomes repositionable. So it's like a two-way glue, which is great if you wanted a two-way glue, but if you want it to be permanent, or if you get it squished out anywhere, it could be super sticky. So be careful when you're applying it that it's not going to gloop all over. Or if it is glooping all over, take your adhesive remover. Okay. Right? Isn't that cute? Isn't it cute? You love it. The nice thing about Tombow glue is that it adheres pretty darn quick. Okay, so I have this little leftover stocking. We can't let it go to waste, right? Right. So I'm just putting the stocking on the back, and there is a little bow in these framelits or thinlits, or I'm not sure what they're called, but so I'm using the little bow as well. It also has holly berries and Christmas tree. So cute. Anyway, there you go. How cute is that little box? So thanks so much for joining me today. Any of the supplies you need are listed in the description box below. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. On the screen are 2 more videos for inspiration. Thanks again for watching.